Sowore slams Osinbajo's legal reform speech, says ex-vice president backed tyranny, lawlessness while in office. Sowore, you will not go and rest like this and go and focus on how AAC is going to have a better chance in 2027. Because every day you wake up, you slam. The other day you slam Peter Obi. Today you are slamming Osinbajo. What is your problem? Be slamming everybody up and down. Now what? You not go and focus on your focus. Human rights activist Sowore has lashed out at former Vice President Yemi Osinbajo over his recent comments on the collapse of Nigeria's legal profession, accusing him of hypocrisy and complicity in the same system. He now criticizes it. Everybody has done something. You, Fubara, Abina, what's your name, Sowore? You too, are you not an hypocrite? When all of these things were happening, did you talk to? Because I don't understand this guy. Lashing. Osinbajo speaking at the 2025 Law Week plenary session of the Nigerian Bar Association (NBA) in Yenagoa, Bayelsa State, had warned that the legal profession is crumbling under the weight of corruption. Yes, it is. Ethical violation and poor standard. Yes, it is. He had decried a justice system riddled with bribery and urged a complete overhaul to match global technological and ethical demands. But Sowore, former presidential candidate, in a post via his verified X handle on Saturday, dismissed the speech as a desperate attempt at image laundering, blasting Osinbajo for playing dumb about the chaos he helped to fuel. This Sowore, what Undeyin said about him is the truth. He's actually in the cabal of Tinubu, because anybody that talks against the bad governance that is happening right now in Tinubu's tenure, he comes to attack them. He comes to attack them and slam them. Osinbajo, but when Osinbajo was there and Buhari, was it this bad? And we all know that the vice presidents usually do not always have a say. Look at Shetima. Does he have a say? He doesn't have a say. So what do you want Osinbajo to do when he was a vice president? He's playing dumb. He's doing this. Sowore, there's something fishy about you. Definitely something fishy about you, and I'm beginning to think that what he said about you is the truth. It's definitely the truth. Interestingly, these guys suddenly remember that things are bad after they leave the office. Professor Yemi Osinbajo was Muhammadu Buhari's vice for 8 years. Under their watch, Department of State Services, Secret Police, DSS, violated court orders, and their Attorney General, Abubakar Malami Sam, was one of the worst human beings ever to occupy that office, Sowore said. But there was little that Osinbajo could do. We all knew it, we all saw it, but there was little he could do. Buhari even attended a Nigerian Bar Association conference and declared they couldn't have the rule of law for the sake of national security, so they all clapped. But they could count on Nigerians to have forgotten. After all, they've been so pulverized, they remember nothing. And probably we don't like to always visit the past, because you face what is going on right now and leave the past behind. But you are Mr. Perfect. You are perfect. You are better than everybody. You were the only one talking, Abi. I beg. Your wahala is too much. Your wahala is too much. Say not to forget that Prof was President Bola Tinubu's Attorney General in Lagos, while they did as they wished for 8 years. #revolution. I beg, let's hear what. Sowore's very response underscores the growing public anger over how Nigeria political elites suddenly discover conscience only after vacating power. There was little that Osinbajo could do, and we saw it that there was little that he could do. He insisted Osinbajo's record disqualifies him from lecturing anyone on legal reforms or integrity. Sowore, your own too much. Your own is too much. I beg, let's hear what. Let's hear what. Wetin happen? Don Buchini says slam, everything slam. Rest, I beg. Captain Perfecto, don't mind him. He's always acting like as if he's perfect than everybody. What is it? I beg. Jamabo says, the only Mr. Perfect in Nigeria, noisemaker. Don't mind, are you, so you don't have any bad thing that you have done. The guy is just acting as if he's better than everybody. Now, wow. Don Cardinal says, someone said Sowore is an opposition arm of the ruling party APC. I'm starting to see a lot of sense in this assertion. Exactly, it was David Undeyin that said it. And yes, I'm beginning to reason that yes, they are actually right. That person knows what he's saying. because I've noticed as well that anybody that comes to tackle corruption, to tackle the president, to tackle anybody, he comes back out and says, oh, have the person forgotten what they did? Suddenly they're having conscience, blah, blah, blah. Acting as, obviously, he's working for APC. Obviously. That is what it is looking like right now. Femi Williams says, I'm beginning to suspect this Mr. Right. Exactly. People are beginning to reason what Sundayin said. That yes, this person is an opposition arm of the APC. He's working for them. Working for them and acting as if he's an opposition. Meanwhile, he's actually working for them. He's actually working for them. Fred Alabi says, what would the XDP have done? I wonder. Even Shetima right now, he cannot do anything. He cannot do anything. He said that his office is almost as if he's just a figurehead. He's not allowed to do anything. We know that vice president, they actually cannot do anything. Even Atiku, when he was vice president to Obasanjo, what could he do? So what could Osinbajo do? Because I don't understand. What would you expect him to do? Fight the system that he's in? He can only have his say, the rest to have their way. Exactly. You can just talk, oh, this thing that people are doing is bad, whatever. But he could not do, the president had the final say. He had the final say. Tunde Shofela says, a perfect man, Sowore. No one is better except him. Don't mind him. Don't mind him more. What is it? And people like Sowore that is always asking perfect. If he gets the chance to be there, now he will do worse. He will actually do worse than these people. Why is he acting so perfect? Like, he has never made mistake in his life. I mean, they shit safe. No, wow. Remy Odo says, Mr. Know It All is talking again. Sowore will be a failure even as a councillor in a ward because of his attitude of entitlement and all-knowing nature. People are really beginning to see this guy for who he is. Abdul Fattah says his disrespectful attitude will surely earn him nothing everywhere he goes than disgrace. He can only be an aspirant as many times as possible, but can never be elected for any role of leadership, considering his attitude. I'm telling you, and with what Sundayin said about him, people are beginning to see that. I think it is true. That this man is an APC in disguise. He's just lying and pretending to us. He's just pretending. Baba Shekzi says nobody is good in the eyes of Sowore, nobody, but only himself. That is not opposition, but arrogance. Now, the arrogance, I've always known that he's an arrogant person, right from onset. The way he talks, he's an arrogant person, but you think that, okay, he's doing his activism and so he's a good person. At least he's trying, he's talking. But now, it's obvious what he's doing. It is very obvious. And listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.